neighborhood of families, young and old, but most of all it seems down to earth and safe. Or so I thought when I moved in several months ago. I reach the furthest point away from my house. This is when fear and guilt sink their nails into the back of my neck because I've left my sleeping children home alone. Well, Hulk is with them. She's a Boston Terrier. Think tiny dog with pointed, upright ears and bug eyes. Of course, she has no thumbs to dial 911, but she would get in a few good barks if an intruder broke a window, before he offered her food. This is when I worry my 3-year-old has woken up and is wandering the house, rubbing her chubby little thumb along her square-foot blanket, tears streaking her irresistible cheeks. This is when I agonize most over Leland Ernest, my next-door neighbor. A mosquito buzzes my ear and I smack it. A towering lamppost casts shadows of trees onto the sidewalk. A slight breeze gives the leaves breath and shapes the branches into yawning monsters. My shadow, a 12-foot giant, tramples these sidewalk beasts. Leaving the lamp's glow in my wake, I run toward a long stretch of houses whose owners zealously oppose porch lights. A low branch whips my chest and spikes my pulse. I didn't see it coming. These late-night sprints around the block are a rush. I never know what's going to smack me in the face or if an uneven sidewalk crack will snag my shoe and take me down. Home stretch. Exactly 14 houses away. I pump my legs harder. Strides ahead, an obese pine tree overruns the sidewalk. As I sidestep the pine, a black shadow erupts from high in the tree and, swooping down, claws at my neck. The impact throws me off balance. I fall onto dewy grass, and I piss my shorts. Sounds of static and clicking scatter into divergent points of noise overhead. What the hell hit me? Felt substantial, like a squirrel. But that makes no sense. Bees. It had to be bees. Bees make sense because pinprick points along my neck and shoulder sting and burn. My fingers search my neck for stingers, but only slide along wetness. Sweat. Maybe blood? I picture a swarm of bees crashing into me, fleeing their hive because some old guy pesticide-bombed the co-op they'd built near his front door. But do bees screech? As I sit in my piss shorts in the grass and breathe in an effort to prevent hyperventilation, 2 teenage boys descend upon me, touching my damp back and shoulders with their nicotine-rubbed fingers. "Dude, are you all right?" His voice is part hilarity, part grave concern. Oh, please call me anything but dude. Have I lost all markers of femininity? My eyes work to make out his face and shape. He is teenage skinny, has a boy's crew cut, and strikes me as military confident. "That was sick. Way sick," he says. His friend, wearing a baseball hat over shoulder-length hair which feathers beautifully, shakes his head silently, mind blown. I run my fingers through cool, wet grass, searching for my belongings. Beyond their cigarette-smoked clothes, fabric softener laces the air. Someone is running their dryer. I'm okay. I'm not sure what happened, I say, embarrassed at the extent of my disorientation and glad for darkness. Even if they catch a faint whiff of urine, they can't see my wet shorts. I think I got stung by bees. Dude, those were bats. Like 20 little fuckers. They came out of nowhere. Swoosh! Went that way. He points across the street as if it matters, as if we could see anything in this darkness. As if the bats were waiting on cue for an encore. Bats? Is he kidding? If there is one thing I can't stomach at this moment in my life, it is to be fucked with. I consider the situation. Whatever hit me had bulk. I consider the quality and tone of the screeching. Maybe I heard flapping. I can't remember, it happened too fast. I gaze up at him, checking if his lips curl up at their corners. No curl. His lips are parted. He's out of breath, too. Not fucking with you. It was a pack of bats. Pack? Roost colony? His quiet friend with feathered hair is still shaking his head, no sign of stopping. I didn't know bats sounded like radio static.